Provisions for Ministries, hosted by Bishop Jerome Jones. This show is all about aiding ministries in financial growth and prosperity. Tune in weekly as we delve into strategies for expanding ministries and acquiring the necessary resources for survival in today's world. Discover practical solutions and actionable steps applicable to any congregation. Don't miss Making Provisions for Ministries with Bishop Jerome Jones. It's time to take your ministry to new heights.
Well, greetings and welcome to Making Provision for Ministries. I'm Jerome, and I'm going to be sharing with you an exciting opportunity that will certainly pique your interest. I hope that you'll stay with us throughout this presentation. I'm going to take you through a process of showing you a financial opportunity that I believe that you will certainly want to hear. Well, we're excited about it because at last we get to present this plan that we have been a part of, that we are a part of it. And I want to tell you up front that you will want to hear this as well as let others in your family hear and see this broadcast. So let's get into it. We're going to be talking about a financial opportunity that will answer all of your financial issues and at the same time not expose you to financial losses. So if you have money in banks, you have money in your 401ks, you got money in the stock market, you already know that there is a financial exposure that you have that have the opportunity to suffer you many losses. Recently, the stock market lost $10 trillion in a week to 10-day period. 2 days ago, $1.5 trillion was wiped out of the economy in just one single day. These things are just signs of the times that is still developing. The financial markets are crashing. People are losing their 401ks. People are losing their pension plans. People are losing their retirement plan. They're losing their Social Security. They're losing these funds with no process of recovery. So I'm excited to be able to share with you today a foolproof plan that could be the answer to your financial future. So stay with us and let's get into this. Now, I don't have a long time here today, so I want to give you this in a summarization. But if you want further information, you have questions, feel free to reach out to us and we will follow up and give you that one-on-one. But I'm going to give you a summarization of it in this segment, and then we're going to have other videos that will follow up and take you even further into the different aspects of this project. Now, I don't want to prolong the time. I'm going to take you right into the project presentation. So to do that, I'm going to share my screen with you. And before I get you to my screen, I want you to know that we are also going to be showing you 2 live accounts that I own, accounts that will show you the growth and process of this opportunity. And I want you to know up front what it's going to cost you if you decide to take part in this project. It will cost you $100. No matter which way you go, it will cost you $100. The next point I want to share with you is that it will never cost you more than $100, no matter which plan you select. You can select a 3-year plan, you can select a 5-year plan, you can select a 7-year plan, and it will never cost you more than $100. So the maximum financial exposure that you will have is $100 over 3 years, or $100 over 5 years, or $100 over 7 years. The maximum earnings that you can possibly make from that $100 over 3 years is $35,000 plus dollars for 3 years. For 5 years, it is $471,000 plus dollars over 5 years. For 7 years, it bumps up to over $1 million. And this is all stemming from $100, not $500, not $1,000, not $10,000, but $100. Now, I've got to get into the presentation slides because I want to try to give you this in less than 1 hour. So now let's go into my screen sharing, and we're going to let you see on the screen just what we are sharing here. Let's see. Let me pull that one. I believe that'll do it. And let's go directly into the screen to share. And actually, we want to get to the, let's go back here, and we want to go to the very beginning. I was just in a segment, and we want to go back to the very beginning here. Let me just backpedal back to slide number 1. And here we are, cryptocurrency, how a small investment can change your world. Cryptocurrency is the new way of the world when it comes to future money. We encourage you that this is going to be the currency universally. The United States has just announced in January that it will be the universal currency of the United States, as well as the universal currency of the world. You must prepare for the future. Secure your family and loved ones now. Provide for your retirement. Provide for your children's future, and pay off all outstanding debt. Cryptocurrency and Cryptex and cryptocurrency is a financial match made for you. So let's learn how to leverage cryptocurrency that gives you the best retirement plan. In this presentation, you're going to learn some key benefits of being associated with the Cryptex project. Now, you'll keep hearing the word project because this is a project. It is not something that you have to get involved with when it comes to investments. It's not something you have to get involved with stock trading. It's not something that you have to be exposed to. So it is a project. Keep that in mind. Now, as we move forward, let's get started. Cryptex allows you to benefit from a starting balance of $30,240 or $43,200 and only pay a $100 activation fee. So that means you're going to be starting out with a balance of either $30,240 or $43,200. This starting balance comes from the bank. It is not out of your pocket. It comes from real banks, and it's real money deposited in your real account. Now, you have to pay the activation fee to get that started. We're going to go through that. But let me, as you see on the screen, the disclaimer. This is just an education that is presented to you, and you must do your own research. What I share here is not in no way a guarantee that you will earn money. Only you can decide what you do with this information, if or if not it is right for you. The federal regulators require that we put this disclaimer on any project or any financial program that has to do with earning money. So we want to make sure that we follow on and be in compliance with the law. I'm going to share with you so much about what this is all about. What is Cryptex and how does it work? Cryptex is a community-based project where operation is anonymous. There is no CEO, there's no company, there's no business, there's no location. Cryptex utilizes a blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point of earning. And you should familiarize yourself with blockchain. And when you do, you're going to find it is the safest, most secured financial banking industry in the world available to man today. So that is very powerful in itself, and we'll see more about it later. Cryptex maintains partnerships with banks, insurance companies, and individual account holders who are called participants, working uniformly to generate profits for all parties involved. Every party involved is going to come out of this project doing extremely well. And we'll see how this unfolds as we continue. The project has been operating since 2016, and today there's over 1 million. At the time of this printing, there was over 1 million account holders. Now it has grown rapidly since then. The simple process with low risk is what Cryptex is all about. And these currencies are disrupting the traditional finance world. So the players here are 4 in number. 1 is DeFi staking contracts. 2 is the account holder participant. 3, the insurance company. 4, banks. So DeFi staking contract is an entity where a contract, which is also called smart contract, that has the provision for the $30,240 or the $43,200 that is in that contract. So now the account holder is me, who now pays $100 to activate one of those contracts. The insurance company is the company that guarantees that 30,000 or 43,000. The insurance company guarantees it to the bank. So the bank is not going to lose. I am not going to lose. The insurance company insures that loan, and it is now zero risk for me. It is actually zero risk for the bank. Now, so the banks, as I said, is the one that provides that starting balance. Let's go further. What is DeFi staking? It is the process of keeping your assets in a smart contract. That's DeFi staking. That's the process where you get your money, you put it in that contract, in exchange for the accumulation of interest. Crypto assets are locked for a contractual period of time in order to generate passive income. So when it says it is locked, that means if you choose a 3-year term, then it is locked for 3 years. You cannot touch it. If you choose 5 years, it's locked for 5 years. You cannot touch it. If it's 7 years, then it's locked for 7 years and you can't touch it. No additions, no withdrawals. That amount is just locked in there. And that's what enables the cryptex to generate passive income. Number two, locked assets protects the blockchain's network's ability to generate crypto profits. And as a reward, the stakes or participants receive returns. So this money is generating profits. And out of those profits, all of the parties receives a return. Number three, DeFi staking is considered the modern savings account, but it is much more lucrative because daily rewards are possible with staking. So this is compounded every day and it is paid directly into your account every day. Cryptex averages a variable 0.1% to 0.3% per day from staking. And I'm going to show you my 2 accounts that I have already. And I'm on my way to getting 2 more accounts. But I'm going to show you my 2 accounts where you'll see how this has been tracked every day and compounds the interest daily for profitable returns. Let's move further. What is the product or assets? Because in this project, you don't have to sell products, you don't have to buy products, you don't have to attend meetings, you don't have to do absolutely nothing but one transaction and you're done for the whole 3 years, or you're done for the whole 5 years, or you're done for the whole 7 years. One thing you do, and once you set it up, you do nothing else. So the DeFi hybrid contract is the contractual agreement between the contract, the insurance company, and the bank. That's what makes it hybrid. There are parties involved. The contract contains the provision of capital in US dollars, which is the starting balance. That's that either $30,240 if you choose a 3-year plan, or $43,200 if you choose a 5 or 7-year plan. Users activate a contract. See, the bank need people. It cannot make a loan to itself. That's why you are important. I'm important. We become the person that contract now is assigned to, and we activate that contract so that Cryptex can now invest that money, and they are guaranteed that that money is going to be there because it is locked, it cannot be withdrawn, and it cannot be added to. So now they have a fixed amount that they can utilize to generate passive income. Then we go on, and the next point is users activate the contracts. And to do that, each contract has a non-refundable activation fee of only $100. So you're not going to get the $100 back no matter what. There's a $100 fee to activate a contract. And so once that contract is activated, you cannot get a refund because the contract, once it is activated, will also run its full course. Whether you want it or not, it will continue to run because it is activated and there's nothing else needed for it to run. So whether you want it or not, it's still going to generate that money. So, and your $100 is used to for the distribution and inter system operation. And that's what makes it so that you and I don't have nothing to do. We can just sit back, count the days, and watch our income increase every day. The participant is you and me. To participate with only a $100 activation fee, you can secure a 3, 5, or 7-year DeFi staking hybrid contract, which contains a starting balance of either $30,240 for 3 years or $43,200 for 5 or 7 years. Each participant is considered an account holder and may open an account anonymously with just an email address upon registration. These starting balances compound over the length of the term. So they are going to be compounded every day for the whole length of the term that you select. Now we have the insurance company. The insurance company insures the wallet for loss and default, and was developed by the partner insurance company specifically for the Cryptex project. Now, why should the insurance company do this? The insurance company stands to benefit financially by receiving secure monthly payments from the staking profits of every single contract. They receive this without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This is an automated process, removes the human factor, and assures that they can collect. So the insurance company is going to make $210 a week from that 3-year contract every month, $210 a month for every month throughout the 3-year contract, or $300 a month for every month throughout the 5-year contract or the 7-year contract, and etc. So they are doing extremely well, and certainly they don't have any complaints about that. Now the bank, based on the insurance coverage, the partner bank they work with will provide the capital now for those contracts, the 3, 5, or 7 years. Why would the bank do this? Well, the bank benefits financially by receiving secure annual interest from the staking profits without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This too is also automated, so it removes the human factor and it assures the bank of their collection. And so the bank now is going to make over $2,000 some every year in interest, which they would not make if that money was just sitting in the bank for the 3-year. And so in the 5-year and the 7-year, they're going to make even more because it's compounded, and they're going to make 6.75% annually. So that is a very attractive deal for the bank. Now the insurance company is getting paid, the bank is getting paid, and Cryptex is getting their portion of about $30 a month. We'll see that later on. So what does all this mean for you? Well, it means because of these 4 components, profits can be generated with the addition of compounding. So let's look at what the contract expectations and the power of compounding. This is not new. Compounding has been around for an awful long time. It's how people have made millions of dollars using other people's money or money that they already have. So let's move to a 3-year contract. The capital that the bank give you is $30,240. The term is 36 months. The insurance fee for this is $210 per month. The handling fee, this is Cryptex. Cryptex handle all the operation, and that's $30 a month. And don't feel bad about that, because there are over 1 million to 2-3 million people, and it will just continue to grow. So they're doing quite well. The loan interest that the bank receive is a variable 6.75% per year. The staking rewards are paid every day. The compounding, yes, it does compound. The contract fee is $100. It doesn't matter whether it's 3 years, 5 years, or 7 years. It's just $100 and no more. Deposit with cryptocurrency. The insurance fee, the processing fee, the annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. You never have to pay any fees out of pocket. You don't even have to talk to anybody. Past results is no guarantee of future success. In 3 years, with these funds compounding daily, a starting balance of $30,240 will be approximately $65,337.28. How the money is dispersed? Number one, the $30,240 is returned back to the bank because it was a loan. It came right out of the profits. Number two, the user now is left with $35,097 and approximately 28 cents for activating a $100 contract. Now, the 5-year contract, the capital started, the bank gave $43,200. At the end of 5 years, the ending balance was $514,687.63. So again, the bank gets back the loan of $43,200. Now get this, the bank is getting the loan back, plus they're getting 6.75% annual interest. So the banks is doing extremely well. And the user, who is the participant, that's me and or you, gets the $471,487 and approximately 63 cents for activating a $100 contract for 5 years. Now you can do the 7-year contract and it will be way over $1 million. Let's go further. So you can see that there's a substantial payout difference between the 36-month and the 60-month contract. One 36-month contract is estimated to return $35,097.28 in profit for the account holder, which is me and you. I have this account, one of these accounts already active. I'll show that to you in a moment. One 60-month contract is estimated a return of $471,487 in profits for the account holder. I have activated a contract here as well, and I'll show you that. Each contract compounds daily interest on the starting balance and averages between 0.1% and 0.3% per day or higher variable, all for the same $100 activation fee, and you can have multiple contracts. So we're back here, and I'm going to go now to the other segment and get back to our live stream, and we're going to eventually share another segment because I want you to see the actual account. Let's see how we're doing. We still got less than about 30 minutes left, and we're on pace. I want to get this in here within an hour. So let's go now to my Cryptex account. I want to show you this. I need us to know that's not the one. Let's go here. Well, I thought I was sharing my screen. Let me make sure that I go back to sharing the screen here and get us into the Cryptex account. I'm going to show you my account, which is 2 of them now, and we're going to be adding another couple of accounts. So I'm going to log in. let's go to the login page. Here we are now at my Cryptex account. And so let's let that populate and log us in. My computer is not as fast as many of yours, but it will be okay. Okay, now we're logged into my account, and readily you can see this is over here where it says overview balance of the wallet. I have a Cryptex wallet, and this is, I've got $5 and something in it. My last deposit was $92.15. That was deposited in it so I could pay the activation fee. This what holds money that is available to me. I could put as much money in this as I have or want to. Now, over here, you see this figure. It says $77,225.96. That's the amount that is being compounded. And that's what I'm making interest off of today. Now, at the close of the day, I'm going to get paid interest off this amount that's going to be added to my profits. And then that amount, this amount going to be higher. And so tomorrow it'll be compounding on a higher number than it is. Let's look at this right here where it says the total DeFi hybrid contracts, 2. That's how many I have, 1 3-year, 1 5-year. The loan in the staking pool is $73,440. That's what the bank loan mean for the 2 contracts. Profits from the staking contracts are up to this day, this is real time, is $3,785.96. So that makes now what is being compounded is $77,225.96. That's for today. We're in April 17th to 2025. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have a higher balance here because I'm going to be paid the interest today. I'm going to add that to this total, and tomorrow this will go to a higher number. So now let's go a little bit further in this to make it a little bit plainer. You can see here the last profit was $75.76. Last week I earned $681.86. The last month I earned $797.19. And the reason last month was $700 some is because I didn't have both of these accounts for that whole period. I just started the 5-year account on March 22nd, but I only had the 3-year account up until then because I looked at this and did some research, tested it out, and I am extremely satisfied with what I found so far. If you can see this again, it states that I have these 2 DeFi hybrid accounts that are active. And so we're going to go down here. You can see one of them is a 36-month, one active. Another one is a 60-month, and it is active. If you look here again, these are a little bit bigger in the font, so you can see that's the overview profits log. That means I can't pull this money out. I can't use it. But at the end of 3 years, I'll be able to utilize the profits from that 3-year contract. And at the end of 5 years, I'll be able to utilize the profits from that 5-year contract. Right now, as of this day, there's $3,785.96. Later on today, around about 4 o'clock, they will add some more profits to this, and the total just keeps going up every day. And this is my back office, so you can just You can have your own back office. You can go check your account every day. But I want to look at something here. I want to show you this here again. Let me see, which one of these are we looking for? Let's look at active staking. There's some charts here that will help you see this, and I think it's noteworthy for us to go through it. If you're looking at this now, you can see the total stake balance is $77,225.96, what we just said. This is right here showing you what the loan for total one DeFi staking hybrid contract. This is $73,440. We have next the total profits from staking. That's right here. The total profits is $3,785.96. The last profit was a total of $75.76. Now, just imagine you're making this money and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything since I opened the account. And that's what I want to make sure we don't lose that fact. Now, here's the DeFi staking balance for the 36th month. You'll see $32,313.71. That's the active in staking that is locked. It started out being $30,240. This is what the bank gave me in the loan. But you see, it has increased now to $32,313. That's over a $2,000 profit. And that's after they done paid the insurance people, after they done paid Cryptex. This is what my profits that will come to me. And so we can see that the total profit from staking for that 3-year contract is $2,073.71. Yesterday, that account paid $26.41. That's the 3-year contract. Let's look at the 5-year contract. The 5-year contract, the active staking balance in the 60-month contract is $44,912.25. The bank gave me $43,200. And so now the profits from that account is $1,712.25. Yesterday, it paid $49.35. Now, the thing is, I just opened this account on March 22nd, 2025, and I've already got $1,700 plus. So you can see this is compounding every day and it is growing. So let's look a little bit further at this is our Cryptex hybrid DeFi 60-month contract. You can see it right here. The date that it ends right here. This is the date that this contract will expire. It's active now, but on March 21st, 2030, this 5-year contract will be over, and the profits now will be, I'll be going into this account, pulling the profits out, and that profits will be over $470,000. Here we see it in a graph. We can, same thing that we've already said. This is the amount that the loan was. This is what's in the account now. This is the profits here, $1,712. And that's less than a month. It was open March 22nd, and less than a month, we've got $1,700. And we did do absolutely no work. No referrals, no nothing. Just watch our account grow. So when we look at this, we can see all of the details here. This is the state balance. This is the 42,200 that the bank gave. This is the $49.35 that was paid to my account yesterday. But when we see the contract, this is the contract here. Again, it expires on March 21st, 2030. That's 1,824 days. Is the loan secured? It's 100% secured. So I am not exposed at all financially. Does it pay daily profits? Yes. The monthly insurance on this is $300. That's the monthly insurance. The handling fee is $30. And all of these fees are paid by Cryptex out of the profits. And the profits that you see over here in my account is profit money that comes directly to me. I don't have no fees to pay out of that. Now, when we look a little bit further, look at the interest rate. Loan interest per year is $2,376. That's what the bank gets. Plus, they get this 100% secured loan payment back. So the bank over 5 years, just to multiply that times 5, and that's what the bank gets. Plus, they get 100% of this secured loan back. The contract start date, again, was March 22nd, 2025. The contract end date is March 21st, 2030. Our last profits, $49.35. And the total profit to date is $1,712.25. Now, I wanted you to see this because I want you to know that these are real accounts. Here's what we're looking at. Overview fees paid. $330 has been paid per month. I haven't paid a dime, but it's paid automatically. Everything is handled. You see the net profit so far is 3.96%. That's a great return there. And then days remaining is 799 days before this contract expires. We can see the charts here. This is what it daily profit, 0.16%, 0.13, 0.15, 0.18, 0.16, and on. It dipped here to a 0.12, 0.16, and back to a 0.12, and back to a 0.18. This is 15 days of showing what this contract has paid into my account. Real money that I have no expenses. There are no taxes on it. And I can talk about that at another point. There's no capital gains tax. There's no tax. This is strictly an anonymous account. The government don't even know it is there. Cannot have no access to it, and neither can anyone else. You are the sole person that have access to this account. So I just wanted you to see that this could be, it could be the opportunity that can change your financial future. Now, I'm here to tell you that these are my accounts. I wouldn't be wanting to talk to you about something that I wasn't a part of, that I didn't believe in. So now, the best case scenario is that at the end of these contracts, I get this payout. The worst case scenario is I lose $100. Now, let me tell you something about that. I can live with that. Why? Because I'm not working, grinding myself behind the grinding mill every day, and I'm not paying any monthly payments. I'm not putting my life savings at risk. I'm not jeopardizing my household expenses or my children education expenses. I'm not jeopardizing any financial money that I have. So I can live with that. If I lose $100 over 3 years, that's $33, 33 cents, and a third of a penny for a whole year. Guys, I spend more than that in sodas and chips. See, that will do nothing for me but leave a little older body, perhaps a little unhealthier. So I can live with that. You're going to spend more than that as well. Then the other point is, let's go 5 years. It only means that I'm out of $100 for 5 years. That's $20 a year. So I can live with that. If you could have told the people that have lost thousands in their 401k, they worked hard for that money, but they have no recourse. People that had investments in the stock market lost thousands when the market crashed just the other day. If they could have only been in a position that their total exposure was $100, they would grab it with all force. So I'm telling you that this is or could be. We can't guarantee nothing. But I wanted to show you that from JJ's Business Academy, I have been around the financial industry. I've done financial workshops all across this country. I have had an office on Pine Street in Orlando, office in Sawgrass in Fort Lauderdale, office in Greenville, North Carolina, and traveled to other states and cities across America doing financial workshops. I kind of know a little about this, but at the same time, I put myself in this position to be exposed to it, letting you know that I believe it, I trust it, and I'm aware of the potential loss. And so if I lose to $100, I'll take it on the chin. But if by chance I gain the $500,000 that's already working, this money that would generate $500,000. And just think about it. And I'm going to add two more, and I'm going to add two more, because it is much better than the pension plan you might have, Social Security that you're looking for, your retirement fund, what your exposure is that you have with the stock market. I want to encourage you today to take a closer look at this. Now, if you want my service to help you get started, that will cost a fee. I will be your consultant. I will look over your shoulder to make sure that you get everything done in the manner that it needs to be done. It may take you about 2 hours for you to understand how to set it all up. But once it's set up, it is done for the life of that whole contract. You have nothing else to do. You have nothing else to do. This is good for churches because churches need finances to fulfill their vision. This is good for households because people need to cover their bills in their household so that they'll be free and free themselves from many times that 9-to-5 job. This is good for individuals, for single parents. This is good to get your son and your daughters a contract started so that they'll have an inheritance. This is just good stuff. You buy your son a pair of shoes that cost more than $100, and what they do, they wear them out, and before you know it, they done tore them up. They're already thrown up, or their feet done outgrown them. This is something to look into. Listen, I want you to see that I have it. I'm not going to try to overhype it. I'm not going to do that. I wanted you to know that I'm not hiding behind the cameras or the screen and just making a lot of noise about doing something. I am fully engaged. I have put my own money there. And I'm telling you that because of the low risk, I don't mind. It would be a totally different atmosphere if I had the potential to lose thousands of hard-earned money. This is what keeps so many people from taking that chance in investments. Well, here you don't have to worry about investments. You don't, because this is a project. You don't have to worry about the stock market and buying and selling, buying lows, selling high, and watching the market and trying to keep track. You don't have to worry about that. You set this up and you go on your way. You have nothing else. There are no monthly payments. There are absolutely nothing. Now, you're going to see another video that I'm going to do on making money with Cryptex. And you want to see that, because this is going to show you how you can earn money while you waiting on that contract. See, you can. There's components in this where you can earn money while you are waiting on the contract to mature. And that means not only can you earn money, but you can earn thousands upon thousands of dollars. There are several ways that you can earn, and earning is simple. Trust me, again, it's simple. But I didn't want to put that inside of this because I want you to understand this. You can start a contract today and have absolutely nothing to do. Nothing whatsoever. And at the end of that contract, if it's a 3-year, you have $35,000+. If it's 5 years, you're going to have $470,000+. If it's a 7-year, you're going to have $1 million+. You could have 3 contracts, 4 contracts, 10 contracts. Now, there is a limit of the number of contracts, and there's a strict limit on the number of accounts. You can only have one account. You can have many contracts, but only one account. You get more than one account, and you'll get locked out of the whole system. They are very strict, and there's no need to do anything unscrupulous. Listen, guys, this is just real banking, real money with real people, and paying real dividends. So I hope that this has been an opportunity that has given you some insight to this. Now, if you want to get involved, I'm going to say to you, look, there is a link, and I think I thought I had that link. Let me see, can I pull it up before we have to get off? We got about 6 or 7 minutes, so I'm going to see if I can pull the link up right now. I hope I'm not as savvy as others are with twos, but I think I got something here. So let's pull this. Let's see, can I pull this down? No, I can't pull it down. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't move that down. Let me see. Give me just a moment, guys. I'm gonna try to pull that down so that we can see it a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Now that's the link. So make sure you go to that link, and that link has opportunity for you to see a video. You can see the blockchain verified proof. You'll see a webinar. You'll see how the segment that I just gave you, you'll see that with 15 or 20 other people on a video call. You will also get a chance to see the verified proof of a gentleman getting $400,000+. This is just real. This is huge, and you can be a part of it. So that link there, if you decide that this is something for you, sign up through my link, and I'm going to give you a special gift that'll give you a free resort vacation stay for 4 to 7 days. Once you sign up and activate your account, I will send you a link where you can get that. And the only thing you have to pay for is the taxes on the nights that you stay. In other words, if the room is $300 a night, you don't pay the $300 a night. You just pay the taxes. If the room is $200 a night and you're there 7 nights, you will not pay the $1,400. You just pay the taxes. I'm going to give that to everyone that signs up. And as you follow JJ Business Academy, I want to tell you, if you're spending money, I can show you how to spend it more wisely. I can show you how to spend it smart and get 3, 4, and 5 times the value out of the same money that you're spending right now. So stay with us, follow us, and let's get on board with something that has the potential to change our financial world and put us in a position to take care of our families and put us in a position to fulfill the ministerial call. Churches, you can be a blessing to the ministry and to every member there in that church. This is making provision for ministries. I'm yours truly, Bishop Jerome Jones, and I'm saying to viewers here and around the world, if you go with God, I know that God will surely go with you. And until the very next time, you do now by all means have yourself a Jesus-filled day. Thank you, and God bless.
Thanks for tuning in to Making Provisions for Ministries, hosted by Bishop Jerome Jones. Join us every week as we discuss aiding ministries in financial growth and prosperity. This is your opportunity to delve into strategies for expanding ministries and acquiring the necessary resources for survival in today's world, and discover practical solutions and actionable steps applicable to any congregation. So until next time, God bless from your friends at Making Provisions for Ministries with host Bishop Jerome Jones.